Okay, I'd like to introduce Adrian Fox from the Crown Estate. Adrian, the announcement yesterday of the Crown Estate's next leasing round should certainly help to further the development of the emerging offshore wind technologies. Could you explain a little bit more about the new leasing round, please, and what it hopes to achieve?
Yeah, sure. It started really with the cost reduction pathway study from last year, and test and demonstration was clearly one of the routes in which we're going to be able to show that levelised costs can come down, and that's a big issue for the industry. So we're really pleased. I mean, this is going to be a really exciting next couple of years as we bring these programs together. I mean, there's really two parts to it. One is the project, what we call project variations, which is about making the best use out of the existing rights holders. So the Zone 3 holders, some of the late Round 2 projects, those are going to be the ones that can test and demonstrate most quickly. If we to offer brand new sites, it will take time to get consent. So 2020, really critical, getting levelised costs down. That's expediently getting that done. That's really important. But that's in the near term. In a longer term, looking out to 2020 and beyond, we've got to continue that cost reduction down. And clearly some of the new technologies we've seen, like the floating wind particularly, not just in this country, it's elsewhere, that has the potential to bring it down. So we're also introducing the floating wind leasing round, which is looking at test and demonstrating some of these new technologies for the longer term. I mean, obviously we've got the existing sites and we're absolutely committed to getting those underway, but all the experience from industry and from the work we do in the cost reduction study, it's not quite enough. So we're pleased to be putting this out there. As owners of the seabed, we've got to make best use of it and help industry and governments to get that LCOE down. So that's what it's about.
Excellent. And could you also elaborate a little, please, on what it might mean for the supply chain and the opportunities which will be presented to the supply chain?
Yeah, sure. I mean, again, going back to the cost reduction study, collaboration, really important. You know, collaborate strategically, compete tactically. So strategically, getting the levelised cost down, really important. For the supply chain, I hope what our program is going to be able to do is to encourage more collaboration between the customers and the supply chain. We're the UK is the world leader. We want to remain the world leader, and clearly, test and demonstration has got to be a part of that. Bringing in the new products. Hopefully many of those coming from UK companies, demonstrating them in our home waters for what is a really ambitious programme with some of the best new technologies. That's going to be the best intro that UK companies can have. They don't have to go to Spain, they don't have to go to Japan, they can do it here, they can do it in their home waters, they can demonstrate the value that they bring. So I'm really hopeful that with that programme, getting the customer and the supply chain closer, collaborating on these new technologies is a way in which UK companies can really invest in the future and get their products into the sea, as it were.
Wonderful. It all sounds very positive. Thank you.